So here we are in Perth City. We're going to go for a bit of a walk, a bit of a secret garden. We'll have a look at the arch and whatever else we can find. It's pretty hot here in town today. They reckon it's going to be about 40 degrees. Can be either way. And and the city is pretty deserted because it's a Sunday morning and probably everybody's home, keeping out the heat. So we'll walk along the terrace, which is St George's Terrace, and we'll see if we can find what we find, and hopefully the secret garden I'm going to take you to is open. This is the old West Australian print hall. I love that clock. They were going to knock this building down too, believe it or not. But yes, they saved it. So we'll head down. They've got these old buildings here, and as you can see, old signage. And down there, it's very English how it's got the down basement flats, the old things there, and that's the lower floor with the old signage, and another flat down the side there as well. We'll be a good boy today. We'll cross on the green light. So we're heading further up towards St George's Terrace. And they've got quite a lot of tall buildings in Perth. You'll see that way, that's the bus port that direction. Now I've just got to try and find the entrance to the garden. It's pretty awkward to find it, but I'm going to stop and show you this one. Perth also has free public transport in the city. That's one of the free public transport spots. They call it a cat. I think it might be up here somewhere. I can see one of the old buildings that way. So it's actually Bishop's house that we want to get to, and it's the Bishop's Sea Garden. We'll try our way through here. I have a feeling it's through this direction. It's one of those places that I've always known it's been here, but I've never actually gone to. Some interesting buildings. Oh, this looks like it. Quite pretty. That's the thing about Perth, is there's lots of nooks and crannies you don't know about. When you're on foot, you get to actually do some exploring. Even if you're in a car, you might get to see a lot of this stuff. Quite interesting. Be a nice place for a lunch break. I like that building, circle one. So I imagine that there's probably a fountain that runs during the weekdays. So off in the distance is where we want to get to, which is the Bishop's house, 1858, around that time. And we're going to have a look through the Bishopsea Gardens if it's open, which I think it might be shut because I can see a big gate there. But we'll try our luck. A lot of things on YouTube, you just got to try your luck. It's only mad YouTubers and magpies and flies out today. So, we get past this part. And I think, yep, it's locked. That's okay. I'll have a look at the house from here. It's quite a pretty looking house. 1858. Probably have their private functions. And this was the garden we were going to have a look in. I'll come back another time during a weekday. So we'll go for a walk now towards Barrett Street Arch. I have done a YouTube video on it, but this time I'm going to do it on a more of a wide angle lens just so you can get a better view of it. So I'll take you there. So they were going to knock this down. It used to be barracks before they built the freeway, which is over on the other side. You can see Parliament House on the other side there as well. And then you've got Freemasons building and the barracks there. And there's the hideous freeway. And you can see town down this way. It's quite windy today, even though it's hot. So it says that the archway was part of the pensioners' barracks of the brick buildings characteristic of Perth in the second half of the 19th century. It was built in 1863-66, jointly by the British Imperial Establishment and the Public Works Department of Western Australian Colonial Government. The original design was by Captain E.M. Grain and James Manning. The detail was developed in the course of construction by Richard Roach Jewell, who also designed later additions. The building originally housed soldiers of the enrolled pensioner force, from which it took its name. In 1904, the barracks became the headquarters of the Public Works Department, and it was from here that the Goldfields water supply was planned. C.Y. O'Connor's office being immediately above the archway, and many other notable public servants carried out their works from here. In 1966, two wings of the barracks were demolished to make way for the Mitchell Freeway. This archway was retained and the western elevation was faced to conform with the east facade with the original handmade bricks salvaged during the demolition. I like this building. It's built by the Freemasons, and it's got a church group called the First Church Christ. Scientists have absolutely no idea who they are, but it's just a really interesting building. As mentioned before, town is quite quiet Sunday morning, and also it's going to be extremely hot today, so not many people around. It's just good for me because I don't want to be filming people, I just want to be filming sites. I think every town has one, but this building here has no windows, no door. Bit of a mystery if anyone knows what this building is for. Possibly was some sort of Telstra exchange maybe one day, one of those days, but very interesting. So this is His Majesty's Theatre, and quite a beautiful building. They've just restored it just recently, and as you can see, they've put the balcony back on. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like something out of London's West End. And they've got the Christmas theme going at the moment. So this is King Street. Now, King Street used to be the sort of place to go to, if you like fashion and expensive items. Not so much these days. It's a little bit derelict ever since COVID. It's never really picked up since then. But we'll go for a little walk up and down King Street, and I'll take you down a laneway which has some street art on it as well. This door is always curious. So you've got some shops, hairdressers, got the Chrissy decks up. This street, I suppose, is an example of what Perth used to be like before they knocked it all down to build high-rise buildings. And as you can see, there's lots of shops. Not all of them are open. So we'll take you down a laneway which has got a lot of street art. I start to feel that heat coming. So I'll soon conclude this video as I'll head home to my air-conditioned home. And this is Wolf Lane. Well, this concludes my morning walk in Perth City. I hope you enjoyed.